One thing that I often hear from sales leaders, marketing leaders, and CEOs and founders when I'm on sales calls with them, and my team gets the same pushback, or not even a pushback, but it's a very fair question, and they ask us, "All right, so I need results fast, but we have little time to onboard and manage an agency on an ongoing basis, but we need the results. How can we be sure that you're able to do that for us?" And look, I can relate. In my nearly 20 years working in customer acquisition, there always was a period of time where we were understaffed, under resourced, and I didn't want to invest in a full time resource, or I didn't feel like I could get the full time resource with the required skill set for the budget that I had. So I relied on external vendors and suppliers. And there was almost no instances where I felt that with a thorough onboarding, that I could rely on that partner to get our business and get us results consistently. And so we developed our optimal outbound framework with this in mind. And so um, how do we ensure that we consistently deliver 20 to 50 high quality SQLs and trials every month? We get you that 200% ROI on your return. How do we do that? Well, there's a couple of things at play here. First thing is we have a really thorough, a really tested and efficient onboarding process. Most businesses do not think about all the things that they're going to need from you over the course of a 6 to 12 month engagement. We do. We make sure we make sure we ask you to take the time to spend a little bit of extra time up front so that we get all the information that we're feasibly going to need. Typically about 95% of the things that we need, we're going to be able to ask you for before we even start working. That saves so much time, it can't be underestimated. How else do we ensure that we're going to get you good results? Well, at this point, our framework has generated more than $10 million in revenue for our clients. It's tried and tested. And so we have a core foundation which doesn't change and continues to develop and continues, to get results. And then we have a portion of our outbound, which is continually testing. So we're always combining what's working with testing new iterations and new ideas and new things, because inevitably all executions will fatigue. And so that balance of foundational outbound, foundational campaign execution that we know will get results, combined with testing, has held us in good stead and has allowed us to continually get results for our clients at a 100% success rate at this point. So if this sounds interesting to you and you want a client that you want an agency partner that you can rely on to get you results, you don't have a lot of time to manage an agency on an ongoing basis, then we are probably worth speaking to. One thing I didn't say that is worth mentioning, we are always available. We will be very forthcoming with communication on our side, always getting ahead of any issues, always keeping you up to date. But if you do not have the time on your side to manage us, then that is okay. We can certainly work with that arrangement as well. Thanks for your time. If this sounds interesting, just reply to the email that you got this video in, or click the link on the page and you'll schedule a time with myself or one of my colleagues. Thank you for your time.